The new channel. The new channel. Hashtag TNC Now.
The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following shows are those of the host, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to the new channel. Our passion transforms a community that sees things all new. I'm Reina Pelayo. You may call me Rain, and I'm streaming live from San Fernando, Pampanga. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the world premiere of Grow with the Flow. And this is our pilot episode on TNC. Once again, welcome to the pilot episode of Grow with the Flow, wherein we will hear remarkable story about transforming gracefully. Ayan. So let's see first, no? I researched the Webster dictionary for these two words, transform, which means dramatic change in the form, appearance, or character. So that's the meaning of transform pala. And gracefully and attractively elegant, respected, and dignified way. So combining these two words into a phrase, my special and beautiful guest fits the description. She will talk about why every woman, regardless of age, needs to build and constantly improve her self-confidence, and how she outshined the obstacles and hindrances in reinventing herself to learn and embrace new things with the goal of becoming a more evolved woman. No? Especially, well, I know this person, no? And I'm really excited to introduce to you, of course, Mrs. Universe 2021 for Pacific Continental, Michelle B. Lucas.
Good morning, universe and mabuhay. I have asked myself why I am here today in a pageant during the toughest times for most of us. So I am here today as a living proof that every woman and every child who has endured the pains and challenges can still end up becoming successful in life through faith, grit, and purpose. And so I breathe to give hope, to inspire, and to encourage others to still aim for and create the life that they deserve. As an entrepreneur, a chef, a restaurateur, an interior designer, and business coach to micro and small enterprises, I still give back to the communities I am in. I am here today as a woman of faith and action so that others may see the silver lining and the vast opportunities in every crisis. My purpose brought me here. Because I love, I serve. This is Michelle Lucas, your Mrs. Rizal Universe Philippines 2021.
Hello and welcome to the show, Michelle Lucas. Yeah, everyone, let's give her a round of applause. Hello,
Hi.
Sim.
Hi. Good afternoon, sis. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for inviting me to your show. Congratulations to you. I know you've been working very hard behind the scenes. I haven't seen you for a long time after
Yes, me too.
pandemic,
Yeah.
and I really hope to see you again soon.
Yeah, very, very excited for that, sis. And wow, no, what I can see is watching that video, what a transformation. So let me share lang, no, with the audience how I came across this woman. I actually see Mitch, I met her through Tita Jenny Sumulong, no, and I remember it's the opening of your restaurant in Robinson sa Kampay. And from there, that was 2017. And then mula no, di ba, we always talk about anything that concerns our advocacies, respective advocacies, well, gender equality, all the things that we can do for our community. Yun. Doon po kami nagkasundo ni Mitch. And I really appreciate this woman kasi yan, for my pilot episode, naisip ko talaga siya, especially now, no, with the Bini Pilipinas, everything, the pageants and all things na nangyayari. So just to give you also some short background, then si Mitch is, as mentioned in the video, she was a businesswoman, no? Talagang pangmalakasan na businesswoman po ito, no? Restaurant chef, and I really love her food. I remember pupunta ako sa Casa Nieves. She's the one preparing it, no? Sarap. And now she transformed into a beauty queen. So sis, can you tell us more about her transformation?
Actually, it was an opportunity for me to expand my horizons when I was introduced to the industry. So, like you said, sis, diba, for the longest time, I'm so hands-on. I'm just doing business and I'm always just supporting the business groups. And then one day, a good friend of ours, also from Antipolo, came along and said, Mitch, we want you to represent Mrs. Universe and be Mrs. Rizal. And I said, I can't even walk like a beauty queen, and I'm quite boyish,
Yeah.
and I like to do things differently. I'm not so feminine, but I'm a woman, but I'm not as feminine as all the other queens. So I said it's gonna be tough for me to transform myself into how a beauty queen, shows up in the show or shows up on stage. I said, if you talk to me about business, I could articulate business, but if you're going to ask me about beauty questions, that's something that I cannot even do. So I don't even watch beauty pageants. I rarely watch unless you were representing Miss Philippines, or shows that are international. And then I didn't have a choice because they really want me to represent. So I said, okay, I'm still running my businesses. I was running the Japanese restaurant at that time, and I was doing other things. I was selling other things. And I said, okay, I'll squeeze it into my time. I'll have to find myself a trainer or somebody who can handle me, because I don't know how to be a beauty queen. I don't know how it works. So I have no previous experience joining pageants, although I was offered, several like endorsements in the past, like shows and interviews. But I'm not really into the pageant thing. So anyway, my cousin who is also into the pageant industry, she's very close to that industry. She had to find me a trainer, and he was the one who handled me all throughout. So my training, the first thing I had to do was lose weight, because when you're entering a beauty pageant, you need to fit into the clothes of a beauty queen. So you can
Yeah.
imagine their bodies, they're quite really slim. And because I'm a cook, I eat a lot. I'm always in the restaurant. You can just imagine
True.
I was gaining weight all the time, and I had to trim down. So that was like an immediate transformation. I said, okay, I need to really lose weight. And what's the best way to do that? And my food is Japanese, but then even if it's Japanese, there's still rice, there's still carbohydrates and all that.
True.
So,
Yeah.
sabi ko talaga super detox to, tapos super take care of myself. Like if I don't go to the dermatologist, I have to go to the dermatologist. You know, I mean, I had to do a lot of things, and then I had to train like for 2 months on how to wear high heels. I mean, I can wear high heels, but not walk like a beauty queen.
Yes, the
So
catwalk mo, yung sinasabi nila, the catwalk.
yeah, the struggle was real. It was such a struggle because, you know, I would come out of the restaurant like midnight, and then my trainer would be there by like 6 a.m. and he wants me to start stretching and start, you know, doing the pasarela walk and all the, you know, and he
Yes.
wouldn't get contented with just a regular walk. He wants it to be perfect. So I said, "No, this is not really for me. I want to quit. I don't want to move forward." But then
Mhm.
again, during the process, I was already thinking, sabi ko, merong purpose bakit to binigay sa akin eh. Kasi everything naman that happens into our lives, meron namang dahilan. Like when you message me sis, sabi mo may purpose kaya tayo mag-uusap or where I'm going to be, ako yung naisip mo. So sabi ko
Mhm.
siguro nga everything talaga serves a purpose. So I go back to that point in time na I need to really dig deeper into myself. Ano ba talaga yung dahilan? Kasi okay na ako, established na ako, negosyante na ako, 'di ba? I have things going for
Yes.
me. I mean, why do I need to do this? Especially pandemic pa. Syempre, you know, you can
Mm.
imagine all the limitations, the restrictions, and you know, I have to double yung focus ko dun sa negosyo kasi it's very hard to run a restaurant business during the pandemic. So sabi ko, maybe it's also a good time to, you know, to promote the business even if it's a pandemic pa and meet new people. So sabi ko, sige, I'll give it a try. I'll give it a chance. Since ano naman, national pageant siya. So sabi ko, I want to meet, you know, women like me or better than me. I want to network with other women outside of my comfort zone. So yun yung
Mhm.
mga positive na factors niya. Now, about the transformation, um, slowly, syempre physically, mentally, emotionally, you had to be prepared because you're entering a different industry. It's not an industry that we're used to being a part of. Kasi sa business, black and white, everything easy, di ba? Alam mo na how to maneuver. Pero
Mhm.
when you enter this industry, you're meeting a new kind of group or new people. You're meeting with the media. You're meeting with, you know, other celebrities and people who are famous. So how do you adjust from somebody who's just always on the back scene or on the backstage into someone who's going to be, you know, really out there publicly? So na-transform ako in a sense that I was able to dig deeper into my purpose in life. I was really thinking that time of all the days that I'm going to get into a pageant. Ngayon pa, I'm already 40 years old. Why am I doing this, diba? Parang it's so unusual.
Mhm.
Baka sabihin,
Yes.
late bloomer ako or meron akong, di ba? I don't know.
Mhm.
Sabi ko, what would be my intention? And then, yun nga, I realized is na, okay pala because meron akong purpose. I've been helping people, but I've been very silent with my advocacies. So I've been
Mhm.
just doing things. Alam mo yun, na quietly, parang just trying to support the community and helping people without publicizing and everything. So I was just doing it more of a CSR, corporate social responsibility. And I didn't know, pwede ko pala siyang ipasok dun sa pageantry world. Pwede ko pala siyang
Mhm.
gamitin. So yung
Mhm.
pageant namin kasi, it's an advocacy-driven pageant when I entered.
Mhm.
So sabi ko, okay, so this is a perfect venue for me to extend my reach and to actually help more women and help more children. So,
True.
yun, na-realize ko, parang fit naman pala. So, paghirapan ko na, might as well just, just accept the challenge. And I did. And yun, so far, a lot of things have changed. But I'm still in the business, ano pa rin naman, business world. I'm doing business and at the same time, I'm in this industry.
Yeah. So, wow, what a journey talaga, no? The way you deliver it with passion pa yung pagkwento mo. And I can really feel that excitement na nararamdaman mo. And yes, I can really attest to that because I've been, we're friends in Facebook and I saw naman your post na may mga ano pa kayo, you go to some areas pa where you're helping people, giving ayuda, even at the time of pandemic, no? And that's
Yeah.
something hindi lang kayo beauty queen. And one more thing, sis, what really, remember during our conversation before, that is also yung parang pinopoint out ko when during that meeting. pero ano lang siya, no? Parang sandali lang natin siya napag-usapan. But if you remember na, yun, sabi ko, bakit sa mga 40-something, hindi nabibigyan ng highlight yung mga, tayo, mga Generation X, no? But to be honest, we have so much to give, di ba? So, kaya nga nung nakita ko, wow, the ginangs, the mommies, no? Who are really extraordinary, yung mga nakita ko,
Yes.
mga
Kasi
story.
parang ano na tayo, sis, parang when you reach your, let's say, 35 to 40s, yung maturity level at saka yung experience, nandun na. So, we've tried so many things. We know the roads already, which one is rough, which one is smooth, and what to take. So, we've already gone through so much. We've raised children. We've gotten ourselves engaged or married. We've got
Yes.
separated already, divorced or whatever. So
Mm.
we've already experienced so much to the point that we have so much more to give. It's more
True,
of the
yeah.
wisdom, right?
Yes. Mm.
Like sharing to them the right path or the better choices in life or the better
Mhm.
options, not
Yeah.
letting them go through the stuff that we went through already. So tama
Yes.
ka, as as women in the 40s, I mean, we have so much to offer. We have
True.
so much to offer the world, and we have to be seen, we have to be heard, and we have to be celebrated.
Yes. And talking about self-confidence, no? Sabi ko nga, parang, I think that's the ano na, parang it's natural na already for women like us. No, it's no longer a trying hard na maging confident tayo. It's really something na lumalabas sa atin because of the experiences, the struggles, the pains, the joys, and everything na naramdaman natin. So it makes us a better version, better version of ourselves, diba? So ganun yung the way I see the women in the 40s. And true enough, life begins at 40, and I can attest to that. Now I'm living the best years of my life. I can say that. Parang sabi ko, boring pala yung 20s and 30s ko. Now that I'm 40s, I have children, and then we can do a lot of things, no?
Yeah.
Na sometimes unstoppable talaga. So, yeah, other aspects pa that I want to, one of the aspect na gusto ko talagang ma-highlight about you, no, your transformation story is what can you say about this, well, in social media, no, nakikita naman natin to na you have to fit in to and conform to the standards of other people. Yeah, you mentioned about the body shape, lifestyle, values, and sometimes nade-deteriorate ito because we want to really fit in, di ba? Which is
Yeah.
dapat hindi. So what can you say about that norms o na nangyayari ngayon?
Actually, fitting in kasi to me is important, especially when you're a public figure, you're doing business, diba? You need to be conscious about what people have to say. You need to be you need to watch what you say, what you do, and you need to be on lagi kang better. I mean, you're smarter than what your audience are going to think of you. So there's a negative side to social media, but there's also a positive side to it. As long as you firmly believe in something and you want to stand for that. So if you believe that women should have the right to speak up, women should have the right to be heard, to have this voice, and to stop being exploited or to be
Yes.
supported by the community as an equal, then you strongly represent that. You always do something to represent your point. So you don't really need to fit in unless you don't feel confident about yourself, no, because you can be whoever you are. I mean,
Yes,
you
exactly.
you just have to be yourself, and you just show people your authentic self, that you're not a perfect person. There could be emotions, and sometimes the emotions could be very unmanageable, but you know how to fix it. You know how to manage everything naman eventually. So sa akin, as long as you're happy and you're helping people, you're not damaging anything, and you're standing up for something strongly that you believe in as a woman or as a person, as long as you know it's fair and just, then just be yourself and come out in the social media, or come out in the open without fear, and without fear of being criticized for your looks, or criticized kahit nga bagong gising ka. It doesn't matter if you really believe in yourself. Nobody
Mm.
can tell you that you don't look good, diba? It's up to
Yes.
you. It's really in your eyes. Your own beauty is in your eyes. So if somebody's gonna say something negative about you and you believe them, then you have a problem with yourself. So
Yeah.
it's you.
Very
It's you
well
that you
said.
have to confront at the end of the day.
Mhm. Yes, I like that. I like that. No, especially the you mentioned nga yung it's up to you how to what they call this put those things negativity no inside you kasi we have the power to control them. And just to share with you no yung sinasabi nga nila woke up like this physically they are saying na I woke up like this, I woke up beautiful. No, I woke up pretty. Why not, 'di ba? Woke up with an intention of doing good for others. Kasi if you have that intention in a day, let's say you woke up ng 6 or 7 a.m., di ba? And then you have that intention, it will radiate the entire day, di ba? Without you being so, again, trying hard to fit in.
Yes.
So, yan.
So yeah, parang ano sis, parang a lot of, self-reflection, meditation, and then you already know what's going to happen when you have a bad mood, you sleep with a bad mood, then you're gonna wake up with a headache or with a bad mood. So
Yes,
you might as well
migraine,
control
lahat
that. Oo.
nakasangkuhan.
Yeah, so kailangan mo talagang de-stress, mag-detox ka or do something to release the negativity or yung
Mhm.
doubts or whatever you have in your mind na tingin mo hindi naman productive for you. So without, releasing that properly, there's a tendency talaga na you're not gonna have a good day kasi you
Yes,
called for it. You wanted a bad day, so you started badly. So if ganun ang ano mo, thinking mo, yun din yung magiging result. So,
yeah.
however you think is what you do.
Yes, the mind is very powerful. Kaya talaga dapat we need to manage it well. So, talking about the challenges and obstacles, you mentioned, about the diet and everything, no? Yun yung pinaka-challenge mo yata and obstacle mo. What other, aside from those things that you have mentioned, what are the major obstacles and challenges, no? It may not be just for the beauty pageant, no? As woman balancing both as an entrepreneur, as a mom, as a beauty queen now. So what are the obstacles and challenges that you can share to the audience?
The thing about life is that you just keep learning every day. I mean, if you were taught in high school, grade school to be a good person, and you truly believe that innately everyone is good, right? You believe that people were born to be good, but they choose to be bad. So as you go through life, you don't want to be associated with bad people anymore. You have to choose wisely because you want to live your years beautifully and gracefully. You don't want the stress, you don't want to go through problems, but you want to see goodness around you, right? So, yung pinaka-struggle talaga is you cannot control how others think of you or how others talk about you or how others perceive you. It's up to them. But then, somehow, that affects our business, our family, our relationships. So, all these, these recent things about yung mga marites, di ba? Parang ano na yan
True.
naging viral na talaga siya na naging trabaho na yan.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
when you're a negosyante, di ba sis, when we're in business, you know that life is quiet. You just do business. You run
Yes.
your business, you take care of your customers, your clients, you make sure maganda yung turnaround time mo, maganda yung deliverables mo, and you're making money, di ba? Tsaka you're taking care of people,
Exactly.
taking care of employees. Ganun lang, that's simple.
Mhm.
But then when you become a public figure, the downside is you need to think about what people are going to think of you, and
Yes. Mhm.
everything that they do or say can affect you badly, right?
Yes.
So parang okay, this is going to affect my business. If I say something, this will not just affect me, my image, but also my business, because
Mhm.
business is based on trust, right?
Yes. Yes.
So yun, parang struggle yun kasi yung adjustment, parang you have to show people that you mean well, but you just encounter things that are not normal to you. And as a
Yes.
business person, parang sis, di ba, we tend to be okay. If you say today, then either you do it today or yesterday. Don't do it
Tama.
tomorrow because
Oh, yes.
di ba? Parang be
Mhm.
prompt, be there on time,
Mm.
di ba? Meet the deadlines and make
Yes.
sure you have word of honor, you have integrity.
Oo,
So,
oo.
yun lang. So, medyo marami ding adjustments, diba? Pero, so far naman, I'm learning how to deal with it. I'm learning the language because in every environment that you enter, you come in with a good heart. You want to do things right and you want to develop partnerships and long-term relationships. That's why you're getting into, new things all the time. You want to reinvent yourself. You want to enter something that is one of your dreams, or fulfilling your dreams, or helping other people achieve their dreams. So you always come in with good intentions, but you cannot control the people around you. So managing your emotions, managing how you deal with them, I think that's one of my greatest struggles. Kasi nga, natuto ako dun sa black and white na negosyo na walang gray. Eto lang tayo,
No,
yes or
no other
no.
colors, di ba?
Yes,
Black
yes,
and
yun lang
white.
tayo. So, pag
Yeah.
ganito na palang level sis, pagka public yung level, you really need to watch everything that you do and say. And
Exactly.
you can't expect people to believe na may ibang kulay. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yes.
just really yes or no. That's how I am.
Mm.
Just tell me yes or no and everything is okay.
Yeah. So, again, thank you for those words, no? Parang I can relate to you dun sa sinabi mo na, well, it's kind of cliche, no? Itong sinasabi na, there's no perfect naman, no? No one is perfect, and imperfections are parang criteria for us to really do better, no? Kaya,
Yes.
and really please them all. At the end of the day, the mere fact na we're pleasing our creator, di ba? Sa mata niya,
Yes.
okay you, and you can sleep well, you can sleep
Yes.
soundly, di ba? So, yun. So, all right. So, direct, we will just go for a few commercials to take our sponsors. We will be back. Please stay, and marami pa kaming kwentuhan with Mitch. And yes, direct. Thank you. are back. Thank you for the sponsors. Thank you for those commercial breaks. And we are back here at the new channel. You're still watching Grow with the Flow. The new channel is an online alternative new media platform of online shows for people on the go. Please watch all our shows as seen on your screen right now. We have a bunch of rockstar hosts. No, my colleagues here in TNC are really one of the best that I can say. Best in the industry. And TNC aims to transform the lives of our viewers through engaging, authentic, and original content. Our channel is a responsible global 24/7 platform that showcases Filipino talent, global influencers, cultural intelligence, and ingenuity. So please again watch Grow with the Flow every Saturday at 5:30 p.m. You can watch live or replay via Facebook or YouTube. And you can also follow us on IG, and you can also listen to Spotify, no, using our Spotify and Apple podcasts. Just search hashtag TNC now. And also for sponsorships, please email now at thenewchannel.com or send us a DM. Enjoy these life-changing shows because we made them for you. Okay, so of course, we still have the reigning Mrs. Universe Rizal here, Mich Lucas, to again reiterate the importance of transformation. When the word transformation, sis, no, I'm sure you also uh, can relate to this, no? For me, kasi transformation, it represents the butterfly, no? Parang the metamorphosis nung from caterpillar, naging wow, beautiful butterfly na nakakalipad na siya. Dati usad-usad lang siya. And then it grows and yan, di ba? Nag-bloom siya. So you mentioned about, or you shared to us, the audience kanina, no? All the obstacles and challenges na as an entrepreneur and a beauty pageant titleist, siguro punta naman tayo yung how you were able to overcome those obstacles and challenges. So, let's go now to the winning moment. Ito yun parang, after everything, di ba? So, nasaktan man ako, pero eto na ngayon. Babangon ako, di ba? And this is my moment. Of course, we still have some things pa rin na life is not perfect, as mentioned. But can you share us, sis, no? First thing that you did when you won the crown. I'm just curious, di ba? Parang, di ba? Did you expect na masasama ka dun sa roster of finalists?
Honestly, sis, we were there and it was really late at night already, and we have not had dinner. So you can imagine that the only thing that I had in my head was water and food. I just wanted to eat. And I said, because we had to line up at the back of the stage. So they were going to call us for our number. So while everybody else was like so hungry already, I was sitting on one chair and I said, I can't even pay attention to the questions because I'm really, really hungry. So you can imagine I wasn't expecting anything. So I went up the stage and then I was asked a similar question that I was already asked in the past about somebody who was being bullied for her looks coming out of a clinic, a beauty clinic during the pandemic. So basically, my point there was, it doesn't matter. I mean, body shaming is not acceptable. It doesn't matter how you look or what your age is, because at the end of the day, we are all beautiful. And then I didn't know that that question was a winning question for me, or a winning answer for me. So I went to the back and then I said, okay, it's quite late already. I hope this ends because my feet are hurting because we have been standing on high heels for so long. And I already knew in my head, and I was telling my queen sisters, I know you're gonna win, and I'm gonna vouch for you. I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna be supporting you with your advocacies. Even during the pre-pageant, I was already telling my queen sisters, whoever wins, you have my full support because we're here together. We have things to do for other women. So expecting to win wasn't there. I was just like surprised that it was taking a while for my name to be called until I was like part of the last three already. And I was shaking my feet because I didn't know what was going on because everyone else was called out already. And then when they shouted that, yun nga, I'm Mrs. Pacific Continental, parang, sabi ko, wow. Sabi ko, really? Sabi ko, how did I do it? I mean, thank you. But I
Mhm.
was just smiling because the whole time talaga during the pageant, my handler told me, just smile. All you need to do is
Mhm.
smile. Some
Wow,
people now,
gano'n.
some of the media friends were telling me, Mitch, you were walking as if you are drunk. Did you take some alcohol before you went? Sabi ko, no. Sabi ko, I was just really tired. As in,
Oh,
no sleep and
yes.
no food
Oo.
yet. And then, it was a funny moment. And then, all of a sudden, you have the media, taking photos of you, and then there's an interview on the side for SMNI TV, and then we were like, okay, so what are we gonna do now? Because so much photos are being taken left and right. So I walked out, and then I still had to go through another interview outside for a YouTube channel for another media friend. And then sabi ko, I really need to walk back to the room. So, the first thing I did as soon as I got back to the room was drink water and order food from the hotel because I was
For
really,
the
really
photos.
starving. And
Yes, of
then
course.
when, when I woke up
Mm.
in the morning, I realized, oh my goodness, I have a
Wow.
crown and I'm taking it
Yeah.
home to Rizal, right? And I have
Oh.
my sponsors, and I was, recognized and honored in that event. So that was the only time I realized, wow, sabi ko, hard work paid off pala. I thought I was
Mhm.
just really, I could just be anybody. Anybody could win. I didn't know that I was going to be part of the three. So I said, okay,
Mhm.
then let's share the glory, and let's tell
Yeah.
people that, yeah, we did, we won a battle. And specifically, that battle was meant to happen, and was meant to be won because I really wanted to stand up for my cause. And I think, sabi ko nga, yung purpose ko na serve. So sabi ko talagang, okay, talagang meron akong obligasyon, meron akong kailangan gawin, kaya ako nanalo. And I remained with that purpose, and I still do the rigors, everything that is required for me to complete that commitment. I'm still there at the moment. I'm still winning every day, and I'm still, surviving every day, and still making dreams come true, not just my own dreams, but for other people also. So that's the, the cuento about the winning during the pageant.
Yes, cool. And I love it. Yung sinabi mo, no? The winning every day. I'm winning every day. Diba? Ang
Yes.
gandang ano nun, positive note na pwedeng gamitin. All of us can be Michelle Lucas, no, with that kind of attitude. And one more thing is, I think I remember, no, during that time, then you are what they call this, preparing for the pageant. Ano to di ba? Parang still pandemic pa rin naman tayo, but the restrictions and everything, how that uh, those factors affects you, or are there any ano ba, parang almost quitting moments for you, or talagang no, whatever it takes, kasi hodang may COVID or not, sige, we'll do this.
Oh,
Oo.
yeah, so sis, during those times, of course, we were, 'di ba, wala naman masyadong traffic. So,
Mhm.
yung time mo, alam mo na you just go to your business place and you do your trainings there, and you
Mhm.
limit your exposure to public places, but you don't stop yourself from helping others. Kasi even before I joined the pageant, sis, remember, I had to shut down both my restaurants because they could
Yes.
not operate. So what
Mhm.
I did was, with all of my stocks, I started making food for frontliners. I started
Yes.
delivering them.
Ah,
Kasi
nice
free
one of
naman. I
those
mean, kesa
ideas.
naman masira yung mga pagkain ko. So sabi ko, sige, pagluluto ko
Mhm.
na lang yung mga frontliners. And while I was doing that, sabi ko, ay, ang sarap pala mag-drive kasi wala masyadong, 'di ba, wala masyadong traffic. So I was just totally enjoying that. And then, I got used to the fact na parang wala siyang pandemic kasi I was still moving. Kahit nung may pandemic, hindi ako na-stuck sa
Mhm.
bahay. I was
Yes.
stuck at home doing business, but I was still going out to help other people. So parang
Mm.
nung nag-pageant, hindi ko na-feel yung sobrang restrictions. Ang na-feel ko lang, I really had to focus on the advocacy, and I had to focus on my training, and also to still manage my business, although it was struggling at that point. So parang ang effect lang ng pandemic sa amin that time was the delay of our events, the the permits that we have to secure because we had to travel, we had to do this and that. So yun lang yung pinaka naka-delay ng mga ng pageant namin, even the coronation night. But altogether, it wasn't a hindrance to really complete the project, and it wasn't really a hindrance for us to do the things that we're required to do, especially our advocacy. So lahat ng restrictions, we took the risk, we took care of everything possible para walang magkakasakit, and everybody is going to get the help that they need.
Wow. Yeah. Thank you for stressing that. Na, yeah, at the end of the day, you are still kumbaga, unstoppable, di ba? Even though this COVID-19 wants us to stop the things that we're doing, hindi ka nagpatalo doon. And I like it. So, allow me to, ano lang, no, to give time to some of the viewers who are commenting direct. Siguro we can show them direct some comments from our viewers. Ayan, sabi ni Rosever Bahariam. Kanamin, Miss Queen, watching now. Ayan, siguro this is for you, Michelle. Yan, mahal ka daw. Mahal ka namin, Miss Queen. They are calling you Queen, syempre. And, of course, support kami sa iyo, Miss Queen, watching right now. And, hi, Ate Reina. Hello, Yushin. So, hello, Princess. Congrats daw to the pilot, on the pilot episode. And, of course, those who are messaging me right now sa aking Facebook, social media, I cannot read them all, but I will read some few, no? Kasi this concerns Michelle naman. Rain, you have a very admirable guest, Miss Lucas. I really love this show, and para lang kayong casually conversing and supernatural. Oh, thank you. Yeah, kaya nga I really make it a point that Michelle will be the one sitting in for my pilot episode. Parang, diba? Parang hindi ako masyadong kakabahan because this woman really, makes me feel comfortable talaga. Isang tawag ko lang yan, even whatever I do for Flow, for our women organization, she's there to really support. So I can really vouch doon sa sinabi niya, whatever the people, especially women na nangangailangan, she's there to help out. Okay, so now let's talk about what's next for Michelle Lucas. What are the things that you're doing now? I learned, or I saw in your Facebook post that you're doing the Rampa magazine. So can you tell us more about it?
Wow. It's so nice to share this with all of you.
Of course.
We there was one day in my life that I was looking for an answer, and I told myself, what is it, that thing that I've been wanting to do that I cannot do yet? What is it? Parang I've been like soul searching and everything. Sabi ko, there is really a calling somewhere that I need to do something for the creative industry again. Because I'm an interior designer. At the same time, I've been into the events industry for so long.
Mhm.
And, I've done so many events in the past. And sabi ko, okay, I don't want to compete with anybody. I don't want to be directly competing with any other businesses, but I want to promote all of them. I want people to have a place a channel where they can expose and showcase their beauty, their lifestyle, their achievements, their advocacies, and everything about the Philippines, the beauty of the country, and the places we could actually recover and, support again. So, sabi ko, okay, bright idea. Let's start a magazine. So I called my printer and I called my accountant. Sabi ko, can we get it done right away? Because I'm so excited. I want it in like 7 days, done. So
Wow.
sabi nila, oh my goodness, you were able to, create a business in like 7 days. I said, because I'm so passionate about it. Because I really want to have that, that channel for everyone to showcase themselves and for their photos not to be thrown in social media lang, because you don't really get any souvenir, diba? At the end of the day, magiging lola tayo. We have something to show.
Oh,
And
yes.
tapos nasa business tayo, we're aging. Like you said, we're aging gracefully. So we want to show people that we have a souvenir of how we age gracefully. And one way to show them that is through a magazine. So lifestyle magazine siya. And I said, this is an opportunity for me para yung mga ginang Angono candidates ko, sabi ko, ma-promote. And also to promote as well Angono as home of the advocate queens and home of the arts. I want to show them na kahit maliit yung Angono, it has so much potential. And people
True.
here are so hopeful, so positive. They work from the heart and they're very creative as well. So sabi ko, this is the best time for me to help the Philippines in my own way, help my country in my own way, do something that I'm good at, that I'm really passionate about, and to also support those who wants to be promoted and who wants to be seen out there. So,
Mhm.
sabi ko, for the first time, yata makakakita ako ng mga local candidates ng pageant na nasa magazine agad. And I
Yes.
told myself, this will be my surprise for them para pagka during the coronation night, they have a souvenir and they have supporters. Pwede na lang silang magpa-autograph sa kanila, especially pag
Mm.
nanalo sila. Meron na silang something to show. Look, I was once a Ginang Angono candidate, right? And I'm on a magazine. So,
Mhm.
yun yung pinaka-goal ko at that point. Sabi ko, I want to show these people that even if they're married, even if they're, quite separated, single mothers or whatever, they can still be in a magazine looking like a beanie, right? Looking
Wow!
like a
Parang
mutsa.
bet ko yan.
So,
Pwede ba ako dyan?
yun.
Joke.
Ako, pwede. Yan. So,
Wala
really,
yata
this
akong beautiful
magazine,
yun.
ay, nako, you're so beautiful. This
Oh,
magazine
thank
is
you.
for the Filipinos talaga. It's Rampa Pilipinas magazine. I don't want because we have work with a lot of photographers and creative people and creative writers. I don't want those stories and those pictures to just go on social media without credit. I want it to be tangible and I want people to have it as a souvenir. So that's the reason why I started this
Yeah.
magazine business with my
Yeah.
team.
Yes, it's very good, yes, no? Kasi, yeah, I like yung concept mo, the business model concept. Siyempre, talking about business pa rin, no? But I like it na, yeah, you're doing something na talagang very, yung value proposition is there, di ba? You're not just selling
Yeah.
something na wala itatapon nila. It's there for
Yes.
their great-granddaughters, grandsons na makikita nila na, oh, si Lola pala, may ganito.
Yes.
So, di ba, the pictures, even though you post it in social media, sometimes pwedeng ma-edit yan, di ba? Sometimes pwedeng
Yes.
something na iba pa din. Kung meron, I'm a
Mhm.
book lover, no? So, I
Yeah.
always love having something to hold on, reading materials and everything. So, that is something din na I'm looking forward to see that Rampa magazine, no?
I'll send
And
you a copy. I'll send your team a copy. So you
yes,
can
thank
see.
you. Thank you,
And then we
Nick.
can talk about featuring you in the centerfold.
Oh my gosh. Uy, parang yun yung dream ko. Parang 10 years
I
old
mean,
ko. Parang
everybody wants to be seen on a magazine, diba? People wants to have that physical copy
Yes,
where
totoo.
they are
Without them,
highlighted.
saying it. Oo, tama ka naman doon. Sa others, sabi, oh,
Mm-mm.
pero deep inside, they super kilig pagka ma-feel nila yun, di
Diba?
ba?
Correct.
Yes,
And
and
we're
giving
making this
something,
accessible. We're
yeah.
making this media accessible to people. We're not limiting it to just celebrities. We're giving, everybody an opportunity to be celebrated in a magazine as well.
Yes, and that's what you call equality, di ba? Equal.
Yes.
Everyone, meron silang space in your digital
Mm.
magazine, in your magazine.
Yes,
So,
correct.
sige, that's good. So, let's now go to it's not a rapid fire questions, no, na game. This is not a game actually. Parang a trivia lang. 5 songs in your Spotify music playlist that you can share. Ano ba yung pag tinignan ko yung Spotify mo now, what are the playlists? Or yung lagi
Yung
mong
Spotify ko, honestly, if I look at it right now, may meditation music, may sleep music. Pang tita talaga, 'di ba?
Yes.
I'm being honest, I have spa music, I have workout music, I have 80s hits, I have chill hits, and I have meditation music. So, ganun na siya, ganun na yung playlist
Yes.
ko. But if
But
you
do you
ask
have
me,
a routine? Kung me kasi, the first thing na nasa Spotify ko ngayon, parang praise songs, no? For me lang na yun yung una. And then tsaka yung yoga, because I do yoga and meditation din. Tama ka naman doon. And then tsaka na yung dance workout, di ba? To set my mood.
yes.
So, do you have
Gusto ko
something
kasi-
like that?
yeah, when I go to sleep, I have white noise. So ibig sabihin, I don't want words. I want it to be calm music lang to relax me. And
Mm.
then I will also drive with the same. I want to drive in the
Mm.
morning with the same kind of music, super calma and super relaxing because I want to calm down because life is so stressful and we just really need
True.
to feed our mind the right things, feed our senses the right things. So
Yes.
walang titles yung aking mga quiet music, yung mga white
Yeah.
music. And then, pagka ano na yan, kailangan active na, maglilinis ng bahay, maglilinis and magpapakain
Balik
ng
sa
mga
pagiging
aso.
nanay.
Ayun na yung workout music. Kailangan talaga, yung talagang pang-gym
On
na,
the
yung
go.
parang
Yes.
energy.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Pero pagka chilled naman, chill music with my friends, lumalabas na yung pagkatita. Nandiyan na si Karen Carpenters. So, lahat ng songs
ABBA.
ni
How about ABBA? Dancing
Oo.
Queen, di ba?
Ayan, mga ganyan. Yung mga dancing
Music
queen
in
pang
the
ano na
song.
yan, medyo masasaya na yung mga friends. Tapos we just wanna have fun, ganyan. Pero pagka sinabihan mo ko, Mitch, let's go video, okay. Alam mo na yung playlist ko, Karen Carpenters. Kahit gawin mo pa yung medley, kakantahin ko yan lahat.
True. Oh, so
Yes.
that. I don't remember about Mitch yun. Karen Carpenter song.
Oh, alam mo na.
Gano'n, no? Kunwari naiiyak ako, hindi ako kumakanta. Pakiplay mo nga yung Where Do Broken Hearts Go?
Yun.
Gano'n eh, no? Meron na pala naka-ready ka na. Kakantahin mo na lang with your version.
Mm. Kahit
Pero,
hindi na ako nakatingin sa lyrics nun, sobrang memorize ko na kasi ilang years ko nang ginagawa. Diba?
yes, true. That's great. Great to know all these things about you, Mitch. Thank you so much. Parang bitin yung 1 hour yata, no? Oh, feeling ko nga talaga parang nagkukwentuhan lang tayo dun sa yung resto. Just like the old days. So thank you so much, sis. I really appreciate you for coming over, no, and being part of the pilot episode of Grow with the Flow. Any wow or words of wisdom or encouragement for our viewers?
I think as women, 'di ba, we're in our 40s na, no? So parang yung team 40s kasi namin, we have a group. We are so empowered to the point that we believe that 40s can do so much, and we also
Yes,
want to share to the world what people in our 40s can do. What else can we contribute to the society?
yes.
So as we age, we realize that yes, physically we could look different. Our skin can change, 'di ba? There are
Mm,
things that change in our body, but yung puso mo, it remains the same. It will be the
yes.
same person that you were born with. So it's really up to you if you're going to protect that heart and make sure that nobody hurts that again. So
True.
don't let anybody in if you don't want to get hurt. So parang,
Oh. Okay, that's very
'di ba?
nice.
Wag mong
Mm.
sasaktan yung sarili mo kasi you're the one who's allowing it to yourself. So as we experience it naman in the past during our teenage years, syempre, yung hormones natin, tsaka yung mga excitement level sa buhay, yan yung
True.
mga dahilan kaya tayo biglang, di ba,
Tama.
naging mommy, nakalimutan yung career, o kaya dapat nag-aaral, tapos naglalakwat siya na pala. So all these
Mm-mm.
things you realize na, oh, it's part of life, you have to go through it, but you didn't really have to leave your heart there. You have to keep it so close to you that you don't let anybody tear it apart because it's so hard when it's broken. It's gonna take
Yes.
years for you to redeem yourself, and it's gonna take a long time for you to mend that broken heart, diba? So it's very important to take care of that baby heart that we have because there's only one. There's only one heart that we have, and let's not get it broken every time.
Wow, see? This woman, hindi lang siya beauty queen. Love guru pa pala siya. I will call you, no? For any love matters, I will call you. Thank you for those words of encouragement and wisdom, Mitch. I agree. Everything na nabanggit mo. Yeah. I'm with you doon, especially taking care of our hearts. No? Nag-iisa lang yan. So, make sure na hindi siya laging nasasaktan at nahihirapan. Okay, so do you have any social media channels that they can follow? No, I'm sure the viewers are interested to know saan ka ba pwedeng i-follow. No? Not
I'm
just
on
walk.
Instagram, but I'm not very big on social media, and it's not
Mhm.
about me. It's about the people that I'm supporting. So right now, I'm very passionate about my ginangs, and I'm putting in all of my support for my ginang Angona 2022 pageant because I really want to showcase them to the world that these women are truly queens and they're genuine and good people, and they deserve to get the spotlight and they deserve to get the support they need for their own advocacies and for them to improve their lives. So I want
Yeah.
them to be, successful. I want them to be seen as genuine women who are going to become successful in the pageant industry. So they can follow them at Ginang Angono 2022.
You know.
And
Mm.
then me naman, my Facebook page is very simple, just my name, Mich Lucas. And my Instagram, I'm not very busy on that. And then we also have our Rampa Pilipinas page. People can follow us there for and subscribe to it so they can see the things that we're going to come out with. And I'm assuring you that we're going to travel the Philippines and show you that there's so much beauty out there that we have not seen anywhere else. So that's our passion. We want to provide really really good content and interesting content to showcase the Filipinos, to showcase our places and also the lifestyles and all the events that are happening in the Philippines.
Yes, good. Thank you, Mitch. And one more thing, is the Mrs. Universe yearly thing that they need to, watch out for, or any other ginangs? Is it only for ginang Angono, o baka merong
Um,
ginang
there
Pampanga?
Yeah, I know, right? There are so many pageants for the Mrs. category. And
Mhm.
right now, I am friends with a few national directors. And I just really want to work with a national pageant that is true to its mission. I wanted
Mhm.
to work for the women, not against the women.
Yeah.
So I'm very careful
Yeah.
in choosing who to give my babies to because I'm very protective of them. I just want to make sure that they go to the right people and nobody abuses their rights because they deserve to be provided properly. They deserve to be cared for properly. And I want them to be successful in their endeavors even after the coronation night of our pageant on August 25. So you can follow
August
us and you
25. So
can,
remember that,
yeah,
guys. Mm-mm.
yeah,
We
on
will
August
watch that.
25, that will be their coronation night, and that will be the day when I make them cry and I will cry because I really want to see
Yeah,
these women become successful.
of course. Yes. Is it also available virtually so that others
Yes,
can also?
we will be streaming it live through the municipal office of Angono, and we will be
Mhm.
sharing the link so people can watch the live stream of the coronation night.
Wow, so excited. So excited for you,
And you're
Mitch.
invited, by the way. Please be our guest if you're free. Please
Sure.
be there.
Just let me know. Let's keep in touch. I would love to, uh, just like you, to help women, in whatever way that I can. Sure, why not?
Okay.
So again, Mitch, I super appreciate you for doing this again. Thank you so much. And any other parting words to our viewers
I
before we
just want to congratulate you, sis, for having your pilot show. You deserve this. You need a channel because you have so much in yourself to share. You're a brilliant mother, you're a brilliant businesswoman, and you're always smiling. And I know you have a deeper purpose. When you introduced me to Flow in the past, sabi ko si Reina talaga, sineryoso niya yung pagiging matulunging babae. She really wants to establish something for the women. And I'm here behind you and all the other women who need the same support. Actually, hindi lang naman babae yung sinusuportahan natin eh. When we
Yes.
support a woman, we support the community, we support the
Mhm.
family. So I'm
Mhm.
grateful to have met you and that we have a long-term relationship kahit hindi tayo nakikita all the time. We
Yeah.
are able to sustain it professionally and here you are still doing the same commitment to women as I am. So,
Yeah.
kumbaga, we're helping each other help more women today, diba? We're just doing our part every day. So,
Yes.
congratulations to you and your show, to the
Thank
people behind your
you.
show. Wish you
Thank you
more
so much.
shows and wish you more blessings and more support and sponsors.
You too. I wish you everything your heart's desire, Mitch. You deserve everything. especially happiness. No?
Yes. We all deserve to be happy.
Yeah. So thank you.
Thank you, sis. Thank you so much, TNC. Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure. Thanks to everybody. Thanks to all those who are watching us.
Bye. Thank you, sis.
Bye. Thank you. Thank
All right, so there you go, Miss Mitch Lucas or Michelle Lucas. Before we finally end our pilot episode, thank you so much, viewers, for tuning in. I know madami pa po. You can watch the replay. For now, maybe other viewers were not able to really watch the entire show, 1 hour ito. So you can watch the replay in YouTube and also in Facebook, the links that we have provided. So, a few acknowledgements before lang tayo mag-close. I really want to thank the people sa Flow, the community of Flow, Financial and Life Opportunities for Women. Yeah, they're watching the women, the nanays in Bulacan, in Pandi, Rizal, Baras Rizal. Hello, Mayor Casey of Baras. Thank you for the support that you're giving to Flow, and all my colleagues, no, in the consultancy work. Thank you so much for giving me the high five. I appreciate you all, guys. So again, this is the final pilot episode, and we are looking forward to see more of you, and we will definitely bring in more guests, no, who can really inspire you and share whatever transformation, resilience, anything, no remarkable story that somehow you can always go back to reflect, no, yung mga nangyari sa kanila. And pag ako kasi like that, no, whenever there are things in my life that is happening, I try to think of those people who inspires me, and then yun na, balik ka na naman, on the go ka na naman, and you are again unstoppable. No? So there. In closing, let me also give you some what I well, the hashtag for this show is grow with the flow, but I am also using my lifetime. It's my mantra actually, no? The flow, grow, glow. Regardless if you are a woman, a man, LGBT, or whatever gender that you would like to project, or what you would like to consider, never ever forget to flow, grow, and glow. And when life hits you the hardest, just transform gracefully and grow with the flow. So follow us on YouTube, TNC, and of course for my Facebook page, you can check at Flow Feels Inc. And for Instagram, I am Super Rain. So those are my social media channels that you can refer to. And salamat po again for those who gave their time watching the pilot episode. Salamat, salamat for all the comments in Facebook and also the direct messages that I'm getting. I'm so extremely happy. And thank you, TNC. Thank you, Apple. Thank you, Direct. Shin, Mix. Thank you so much for this. Again, thank you, Michelle Lucas. And may you all have a transformative and graceful weekend. Bye.